Hey, what's up my Kooptra Bits Koops, and welcome back to another episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's about time after finally defeating Big Wave Beach, which was an awful world. We have now unlocked the newest world, Frostbite Caves, which we are gonna jump right on into. Let's go ahead and click the preview and see what it's all about. Whoa, explore the frozen wastes of prehistory and chill out with the coolest zombies ever. Beware the winds or your plants will be frozen veggies. Well, let's use our key as we have a key from this world, and let's jump into Frostbite Caves. Alright, so we are on level 1. Ooh, looks nice and snowy around here. We got some new plants to unlock, as always. A couple of weird looking ones. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Let's just jump right on in here to level 1 of Frostbite Caves. It's colder than a polar bear eating an ice pop! Indeed, it appears we have arrived in the Frostbite Caves. We've traveled so far back in history. We've arrived in prehistory. A historic moment indeed, user Dave. But more importantly, my sensors indicate that there is an ice floe on the lawn. They suggest it will block both plants and zombies. Though I predict hungry zombies will find a way around it. Don't worry, we'll plant wisely and stop those zombies cold. So we gotta stop the zombies cold in their tracks. So we got our plants ready here. Look at these guys, these zombies. They look so old and rugged and beat down, man. I don't know what to think about them. Let's go ahead and grab our basic. We're gonna grab the twin sunflower. I don't know anything about this world, so we'll see how it all goes down. We do have a couple of plants that have got some plant food abilities already on them, but let's not use those. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the fume shroom, because I like it. Along with a standard walnut strategy fume shroom, that'll give us some good damage. And I'll try and freeze the guys with some kernel pulse going in the background. Otherwise, that's pretty much our whole strategy. I'll throw on some spikeweed to do damage, hopefully. Maybe this guy will be good at Snapdragon. I don't know if his fire will be useful or not. And I think that's actually, we're probably at a pretty good spot here. So I don't really need anything else. We'll use a cheap plant for the start of the game for some free stuff. So let's figure out how everything works here. So we got, why do we have beavers on it? What do the beavers do? Why beavers, game? Why the beavers? How, you know, I guess beavers are what we use to clean up. All right, so we're gonna throw down our stuff way far in the back here. Let's go plant this stuff and see exactly what it does. I'm not really sure. Not sure, like I said, not sure how everything works around here just yet. I don't know if I can plant that stuff. Probably not. So we're gonna slowly kill that guy off. What, can this guy walk over there? Is that water? Oh, it pushes them up and down. Well, we have learned something new today, friends. We've learned what not to do because we are now far behind. But that's okay. That's okay. Life goes on. So it looks like these things are frozen in ice and we're slowly breaking the ice down. Okay. That's also good to note. Well, then this guy down here is practically pretty useless. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. He will get, his time to shine will come eventually. Unfortunately, it's just not right now. So we actually now, once those things get their walls built, they should be okay. These guys on the side are pretty useless. They can't help me out too much. Let's go get rid of this guy and plant him instead, which will help do a little bit more damage. I want another twin sunflower in the far back there. Alright, so we're actually looking okay in terms of damage. I guess I can weaken them on the sides if you really want to, but it's not totally necessary. It only looks like we need to really strengthen up our insides here, where all this damage is coming from. I'm going to plant that down just so they eat that instead for a little bit. Let's get a fume shroom. We need more damage in that lane. Let's freeze these guys up with the kernel pulse to stop them in their tracks a little bit. Plant another one there for more damage and another kernel pulse. Why not? So now we're looking okay. We've got some good setup going on here. I'm going to throw another kernel pulse down in the middle. The sides, because the zombies are pushed up instantly, it's not too big of a deal. I, in fact, can probably plant some fume shrooms to weaken these guys, so by the time they do move to the center, they're significantly less strong. Hopefully nothing else happens, like any zombies pop out of that or something. Like, I'm waiting for some crap like that to occur, but right now we're okay. I'm gonna plant more of these things. I think I can start planting more fume shrooms back down here. Okay, well, they will be able to reach that far. Plant more kernel bolts, just do more damage. We can plant another fume shroom in the middle. Those guys are gonna come that way. I also had the spike weeds, kind of forgot about them, but that's okay. That's okay. They're doing all right. Looks like we got some guys coming in that one lane. Once we get one more fume shroom, we should be pretty solid and good to go. So overall, I like what we've got going on here. Let's start planting some spike weeds. Those even work? Did I plant that down? Yes, I did. Okay, it did go down. So at this point, I think we're pretty solid. We can go ahead and actually wait for them to get closer. Then I will freeze everyone using the kernel bolts like this. And now they're a little bit more in range, I can just do this. And now everyone sits there taking nice hot fire damage. Woo! Spicy, you know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? So the zombies, they tried. These prehistoric zombies thought they could beat us, but they were mistaken. They were sadly mistaken. Couldn't get past my line of walnuts, which lasted the entire game. That's got quite an accomplishment right there. And we unlocked whatever this is. Some kind of hot rock, it looks like. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out now. It's a hot potato. Of course, Koops, it's a hot potato. Planted on an ice block to melt the block instantly. Okay, so there you go. So you can use the hot potato to melt whatever ice is on the current plant there. Crazy Dave wants to know what you think. I don't want to rate you right now, Crazy Dave. You're too crazy for me. Don't look now, Penny, but those plants have a bad case of freeze burn. It's the freezing winds from this time period. They've immobilized the plants. I suggest we call on Hot Potato. She can melt these ice blocks. I'm warming up to the idea already. All right, so we know what we need to do, guys. We get the Hot Potato going on here. Oh, they want us to use the hot potato. It's essentially this version of the Grave Buster, you know? It's kind of the Grave Buster, but for this world. So let's go and use our Twin Sunflower again. I like that strategy. It was very strong, but let's try mixing it up this time and using something different. I don't know what we should go for. Let's have fun with the bowling bulbs. You know what? Bowling bulbs are fun. Let's do some bowling bulb action. They're pretty expensive, so I don't want another expensive plant. I actually want to go ahead then and keep that like that. And then otherwise, it's going to be a little bit of this and maybe just some basic plants. Peashooter for the start of the game. Because getting 200 sun at the very start of the game is very difficult. As it gets to the middle point, it's much easier. But at the start, it's tough, you know? And let's go ahead and grab, I think we're okay with all this strategy right here. So the bowling bulbs will be our primary damage. We've got some defenses. We've got some stuff for the start of the game. That's all we're trying to hope here. All we're trying to accomplish. So it looks like the hot potato does spawn pretty quickly. Wanted to see how long that would take. I really don't need to spawn any of these things in right now. I can go ahead and start planting these things down. It costs 0. So I want to do this one in the far back as opposed to the walnut, because it's okay if he goes past the walnut. This guy, oh, never mind. It's got to hit that thing first. I forgot. But anyways, I don't know if this guy's going to go right through the walnut or what. But let's start working on these in the back, because then they can do it for free, essentially, for me. Yeah, it looks like they get to walk right past it if it's frozen. So that's good to know. It's not really a problem. This guy's going to die pretty quickly here. Let's get this last one unlocked. Oh, I need some damage in that one lane. Well, we already have enough for the bowling bulb. Oh, which, by the way, I forgot. Those guys are going to be moving down. That was silly of me. Well, you know what? It still works. The bowling bulbs are still... Oh, that guy can eat that, can't he? Oops. Oh, well, he didn't get there in time. Sorry, friend. Whoa, that lane just got ice shards all over it. Oh, they're starting to freeze on me, huh? Do I have to do this to melt it? On ice blocks. Okay, well, those look like ice blocks to me, but apparently I'm incorrect. They are not. Not ice blocks just yet. Oh, so some of my stuff looks kind of frozen back here. Oh, and now I can melt it. Oh, this looks like a fun stuff. And by lots of fun, I mean not lots of fun, but you know what, that's okay. So I see, things get frozen and they melt, and then you take them out. Okay, I get the gist of now what's going on around here. It's gonna be like that, huh? A little annoying. See, that whole lane just got frozen. It looks like the hop tail is gonna be a requirement practically to beat these levels, you know what I mean? Just you're gonna have to always have it on. Let's plant one right there, though honestly they can't go through that, so I don't even know why I planted it. That was kind of silly of me. Okay though. Oh. And that could really mess that stuff up at the back there. Okay, you know what? Okay, I was trying to figure out how it's all going down around here. I need more damage in the middle lane, don't I? I kind of forgot that lane even existed. Yes, they can attack that middle lane. They don't move up or down there. My bowling bulbs are doing work. You know, not a ton of damage, but they're doing work. This guy we can freeze in his tracks. Oh, it didn't freeze. Oh, it just slows them down here. It doesn't instantly freeze them. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I was just gonna slow him down for a second. Let's get rid of this guy. Plant another bowling bulb. Do more damage here real fast. Cause I gotta kill these guys off. That'll slow them down once again. Finally, these respawned, and now we're gonna win. Oh, he died anyways. Alright, okay, so we're getting the general gist of what's happening around here. The lanes freeze and you gotta melt them. Looks like it's best to have the sunflowers at the back, and that way you can kind of keep melting them and not have your plants not doing damage to the zombies as they come in. But alright, that's good stuff, guys. So that's what we're gonna call this an episode. I hope you enjoyed this real fast as we start off Frostbite Caves. I'm looking forward to more of it. Looks a little bit more fun than Big Wave Beach, but we'll see. So, till next time, guys, take it easy. Peace.